Narito rin ang Airbees ng probinsya ng Quirino.
Magpapatalo ba ang mga ARVs ng Nueva Vizcaya?
Nasaan naman ang mga DAR Regional Office?
Girl, dito mo na ipagawa yung yung steps.
Muli pamalas ang ating mainit na pagtanggap sa kalihim ng kagawaran ng Reformang Pansakahan, Secretary Conrado M. Estrella III.
Itaas at iwagayway ang hawak nating bandila.
Ipagmalaki natin ang watawat ng Pilipinas!
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, naimbag nga bigat.
Nakasta nga umma!
Magandang umaga!
Good morning, Philippines! Good morning, Region 2! Welcome to the regional mass distribution of EP Cloa titles and split eTitles.
And awarding of certificates of condemnation with release of mortgage.
Here at the Capital Arena, City of Ilagan, Isabela.
from the bondage of soil. Social justice, support and security. A country where farmers are free. Dare to give, dare to give it all. One body, mind, heart and soul. We bring harmony among our people. Stability and peace for our nation. We don't just give lands to the landless, we give them home. Their dreams come true, the farm brigade makes the farmers. There are heroes to feed us all. Let's give thanks to our farmers for the foods all our praise. For the clothes on the backs as they burn from dawn to sunset.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, DAR Secretary Conrado M. Estrella III. Palakpakan po natin.
We the workers of agrarian reform, blood, sweat, tears, we give it our all. Every day we see the joy in their eyes. Rain, shine, we endure it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin this remarkable program with a moment of reverence. Please rise for the invocation, followed by the Philippine National Anthem, City of Ilagan Hymn, Isabela Hymn, and Bagong Pilipinas Hymn.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge the presence of our DAR Secretary, Conrado M. Estrella III, World Bank Mission led by Ms. Catherine Kelm, governors and mayors, partner agencies, DAR Central, Regional, Provincial, and Municipal officials, and of course, our agrarian reform beneficiaries.
Now, let us hear a welcome message from the man who has served the city of Ilagan with people-centered leadership since 2013. He has earned 7 Seal of Good Local Governance Awards and was named Most Outstanding Mayor of the Philippines in 2022. Please welcome the pride of City of Ilagan, the City Mayor, Honorable Jose Marie J. L. Diaz.
Among our people, stability and peace for our nation.
Thank you, ma'am, for those very generous words of introduction. Whew. Patpat kay ken dungdungwek nga kalugaran, ito'y Cagayan Valley, nagasat kay naragsak tayo tatta, tasimmangbay kadatayo, iti maysa nga ama, di pinakanalaing nga ama, iti Department of Agrarian Reform. Palakpakan tayo, Apo. Well, not even in, but before the furtherance, may I acknowledge with all sincerity, of course, the Secretary, Department of Agrarian Reform, the Honorable Conrado M. Estrella III. Palakpakan po natin. Undersecretary Cazel Celeste, USEC, Honorable Joseph Angelo Martires, Undersecretary Rowena Nina Otaduran, Honorable Marjorie P. Aison, the Assistant Secretary, Honorable Ana Carmela Remigio, the Presidential Assistant for Northern Luzon, ASEC, ma'am. Of course, the Honorable Governor Rodito T. Albano, Honorable Governor, Province of Cagayan, Edgar Agdipay, our very own Regional Director, Department of Agrarian Reform, Sir Primo C. Lara, Vice Governors of the different provinces of Region 2, DAR Directors, Ms. Catherine Kelm, the Senior Land Administration Specialist, coming from World Bank, my fellow mayors, we have here with us the City Mayor, Honorable Myla Ting Kwe, heads of different national line agencies, other illustrious dignitaries, friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang sumusulong na umaga sa ating lahat. Well, the task assigned to me is to welcome you all with warmth and cordiality. But I do really feel awed and humbled dapat ang nandito na nagwe-welcome sa mga national visitors saka international visitors natin ay ang gobernador. Pero magsasalita rin pala siya mamaya na magbibigay ng inspirational message, sabi po sa program. Yet be that as it may, it is my official duty and personal happiness to convey the elation. Narito po lahat ang members of the Honorable Council headed by the Honorable Vice Mayor Jave Diaz to welcome you with warmth and cordiality in the city. It is an opportune time to extend in behalf of the people of the Cagayan Valley, especially the beneficiaries coming from the city of Ilagan, to extend our earnest and sincerest gratitude to the Honorable Conrado Estrella III for the projects or programs that is bestowed here in the city of Ilagan. Again, in behalf of the city of Ilagan, officialdom, and the 180,000 Ilagueños, I welcome you all with warmth and cordiality. May your short stay here in the city be your home away from home. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you, Mayor. At this moment, a cultural presentation has been prepared by the Isabela National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this presentation as we embrace culture and heritage.
Freedom from the bondage of soil. Social justice, support and security. A country where farmers are free. There to give, time to give it all. One body, mind, heart and soul. We bring harmony among our people.
Once again, let's welcome Isabela National High School.
Kanina ba ang iyong mga paa? Handa na umalis, mag-iwaliw at lumarga. Buti na lang dagat dito ka. Sigdami ng happening, ang dami ng isla. It's more fun in the Philippines. Bakit malalayo? Sobrang swerte kaya ng chinelas mo. Nakatapak ka sa paraiso. It's more fun in the Philippines. Bakit malalayo? Mula Batanes hanggang Mulo, iba ang saya ng Pilipino. It's more fun in the Philippines. Nandito ng lahat, saan ba pupunta? Malalim ang dagat at mababang ang ligaya. Halatang Pilipino ka, abot langit ang iyong ngiti. Lagi kang masasaya. It's more fun in the Philippines. Bakit malalayo? Sobrang swerte kaya ng chinelas mo. Nakatapak ka sa paraiso. It's more fun in the Philippines. Bakit malalayo? Mula Batanes hanggang Mulo, iba ang saya ng Pilipino. It's more fun in the Philippines.
Thank you, Isabela National High School. It is our great honor to now hear from our partners at the World Bank. Representing the World Bank mission, let us welcome Senior Land Administration Specialist or Task Team Leader, Ms. Catherine Kelm.
Freedom from the bondage of soil. Social justice, support and security.
That's all I can say is wow. Very good morning. Secretary Australia, Governor Albano, Ugly Pie, local government officials, Undersecretaries Martirez, Celeste, Taduran, Assistant Secretary Aison, Regional Director Lara, DAR officials and staff, the regional representatives of the national government agencies, most especially our honored agrarian reform beneficiaries. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. I am very grateful to be here with you today as we mark an important milestone in our shared efforts to strengthen tenure security and support rural development. It is a privilege to join you in recognizing the progress achieved under Project Split and to witness the awarding of individual land titles to agrarian reform beneficiaries. Project Split is the result of very close collaboration among many partners, reflecting a shared commitment to advancing the objectives of the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program. By supporting the issuance of individual titles, this initiative aims to help beneficiaries gain greater security over the land. This is a key factor in fostering investment, sustainable agricultural practices, and improved livelihoods. The World Bank's global experience demonstrates that secure land rights contribute to increased agricultural productivity and food security. When individuals and communities have confidence in their land rights, they are better positioned to make long-term improvements and contribute to local development. To the recipients of the land titles, I offer my sincere congratulations. This achievement is a testament to your perseverance and dedication. The land titles you receive today represent an important step towards greater security and opportunity for you and your families. As we move forward, let us remember this is just the beginning. With your land title, you will now be empowered to build a brighter future for your family. I would like to express my appreciation to everyone who has contributed to this effort, to the project team, to the Department of Agrarian Reform and partner agencies, to the community leaders, and to the other stakeholders. Your hard work and collaboration have made today's achievements possible. Let us celebrate this important step forward and continue working forward for greater opportunity and prosperity. Congratulations once again to all of the recipients. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Catherine of the World Bank Mission. Salamat po sa tiwala at suporta, hindi lang para sa lupa, kundi para sa kinabukasan. Thank you for the trust and support, not just for the land, but for the future that it grows.
Dare to give, dare to give it all.
To give us an inspirational message is a dedicated public servant who started his political career as Kabataang Barangay Chairman. He eventually served as Mayor of Cabagan, Isabela, a congressman in the 1st District of Isabela, and Executive Director of the Joint Congressional Power Commission Secretariat. His burning passion for public service and his commitment to provide assistance to the poorest of the poor pinned him as a household name in Isabela. Ladies and gentlemen, to give his inspirational message, the father of the province of Isabela, the Honorable Governor Rodolfo T. Albano III.
On
Thank you very much, MC. Maraming salamat. Akala ko, hahabaan mo yung introduction ko pa eh. Imbis na mag-i-introduce lang ako, hahaba pa yung introduction ng mag-i-introduce. Kasing haba ng mga kanta kanina bago tayo magsimula dito sa... Akala ko magko-concert pa tayo kanina. Yung pala, kadaming hymn. Without further ado, my best friend, my kababata, this guy I initiated when we were in high school. I was fourth year and he was freshman going into LaSalle. But when we grew up, he never invited me to his wedding. Ano yun? And we were former Kabataan Barangay, ano ba position natin? Regional chairman, no? Region 1 and Region 2. We serve both under the prodigal daughter of President Marcos, Amy Marcos. And so without further ado, my best friend, my BFF, friends forever, Secretary, anak ni Lolo na, anak ni Tatang na, Conada, ti Ilocano. Walang iba kundi si Conrado Condring Estrella III. Welcome, Secretary.
Isulong ang laban-laban sa kahirapan, ipagpatuloy ang reformang pangsakahan. Patuloy ang reformang pangsakahan. Patuloy ang
Please take your seats. Agtugaw tayo amin na po ta. Pada-pada tayo nga taga-amyanan, kan pada-pada tayo amin nga manalon ditoy. Mabuhay kayo amin na po. Agyaman naglaunay, Apo Governor Rodito Albano, agpaiso tayong bagana, agkaubingan kami nga duwa. Kat adapay na pasamak, idi nga in date na ni kabagis ko, in date ko mat jay kabagis na. Nag-istayan kami nga nagbayaw. Kaya nabayagan nga kadkadwak isuna ni Apo Gobernur, nadikit kami launay, sobra, iti kinadikit mi, agkakaubingan kami, idi first year high school ak, ijay Lasal, fourth year high school isuna. Pagkatapos, naggraduar, nagdidin na kami manan ti kolehiyo, first year college na, iti upat nga taon, naabutak pa iso na. Hindi, nagka-eskwelahan kami pa iti may isa nga subject, kanayo na nga kumupkopya kanya na. Iso nga kanayong kami met, nga bumagbagsak. Gayem ko launay, datoy. Palakpakan tayo ni Apo Governor Rodito Albano III. Parparehas kami nga III. Talaga nga best friends forever kami datoy. Iso nga pagdispensara mo na kabagis ta. Tatay gamin, nagsapa kami nga nagrobot di Manila, tawan mo ti sabali nga mapagluganan mi, nga aeroplano, alas 3 pa lang nakariing kamin. Sa anak pa nga nagsipsipilyo, nagluganak ti aeroplano, iso nga nakiusarak iti comfort room, awan ti mabirukak nga baro nga toothbrush, pasensyakan inusar ko data toothbrush mo tatay. Ken kablawak met, siyempre iti nalaing met, nga busy gobernador tayo ni Apo Vice Governor D. Ayan na ni Apo Vice Governor. Ada J. Kano Japan. Ken siyempre iti madaydayaw nga gobernador, iti Karuba, ti Isabela, ti Cagayan. awan sa bali no saan nga ni Apo Governor Edgar Aglipay. Adatoy ni Apo nakitak tatay. Kablawak mo ni iti Presidential Assistant for Northern Luzon ni ASEC Ana Carmela Remio. Palakpakan tayo mo tumader ka man, tano wakita da ka. Dato'y kitaan nyo, nagpintas, iso na launay. Saan ka ba nakatira? Benta mo na yung bahay mo, nakatira ka na sa puso ko. Kaya siyempre, kablawak iti madaydayaw nga mayor tayo, ni Apo Mayor Jose Marie Diaz. Salamat, Apo. Kastamat iti adingnan siya ni Vice Mayor J. Ivison Diaz. Ayan na niya po, Vice. Kablawak mat amin, dagiti agkakalaing nga councilors tayo, tumagder kayo man amin, dagiti councilors tayo, Apo. Palakpakan tayo, isuda. And then I'd like to greet also my former colleague in Congress. Iti dati nga kadwak iti pagpandayan tilintag awan sa bali no saan nga iti presidente iti Mayor's League ni Apo Ana Go. At adtoy ni Apo agraman amin nga mayors iti Isabela, Cagayan, ken iti sabali pay nga probinsya ti Region 2. Palakpakan tayo amin. Iti mayors ken vice mayors. Ken siyempre, I would like to greet also, of course, our distinguished friends who have been supporting us from the very beginning, who has always been there, funding our projects so that we can award more certificates of land ownership award. I'm referring to our friends from the World Bank headed by Miss Catherine Kelm. Will you please stand up, our friends from the World Bank? Pigsaan tayo pa ititipak tayo kadakwada, bareng nayunan da pay. I told them that you are very beautiful. And of course, I'd like to greet also our friends from the different government agencies and our undersecretaries who are here today. Undersecretary Kaisel Celeste. Wala pa pong asawa ito. Ingana tata, awampay, ti asawa na, nagpintas, abogada pay, nagubing pay. Kadwami ni Apo Governor tatay, tinawagan na ni amang na ni Undersecretary, taanak ni Congressman Celeste datoy, tinawagan ni Apo Governor ni Celeste kunana, datoy anak mo, isunan ti ikasar ko kanya na dajay barok kunana. Yun akon dajay ipatawid ko kadakwada. Kunana tanuhang nga makasaan kunana. Kinontrata na po ang aming batang undersecretary, gusto niyang maging manugang. Kaya Governor Rodito Albano, pero alam mo kasi nandito na si Yusek Celeste. Yung anak mo wala default. Hindi sumipot. Ganon din po si Undersecretary Joseph Angelo Martires. Please. Undersecretary Rowena Niña Taduran, who was formerly Congresswoman, Assistant Secretary Marjorie Aison, who is from Isabela. Taga Isabela, Isuna, Apo. And of course, Apo Director Primo Lara, parehas kami nga da bigote na kat pumurpurawan. Ta datoy bigotek Apo, us-usaret datoy nga pagarado tibigat. Jay bigote na pagarado tirabi iso nga pumarpuraw. Agraman amin dagiti agkakalaing nagaget nalaing nga tumulong nga pamilya iti Department of Agrarian Reform. Palakpakan tayo amin isuda. Awan siguro tinalabasak dito yan. Nga VIP. Iso nga tikablawak tata dagiti podno nga VIP. Iti daytoy nga tarinong. Dagiti dagiti Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries iti Nueva Vizcaya. Ayan da. Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries ti Quirino. Dagiti Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries ti Cagayan. Ado kayo mata. Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries ti Adamat Batanes. Awan. Okay. Kaya dagiti Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries ti Isabela. Kakabsat, amak kanina kida. Pag dispensaran nyo katin, medyo ululawak. I hope you will not mind our friends from the World Bank if I speak in the local vernacular. I wish to communicate with them. Pasensyaan yun ti English ko, Apo. Hanak unay nga nalaing ti English. Kaya numaminsan ka, hangko nga matartarosan data sarita nga English. Ibagbagada fire truck. Apa ito ibagada nga fire truck ti karga na danom. Ibagada fire exit. Saan mat nga apo iti rumrumwar. Tao mat ti rumrumwar. Ibagada nga highway. Malaylayos mat. Nangato ko dihang ko mga malayos. Nya. Iso nga naman minsan ka, maululawak iti sarita, iti English. Iti napanak, ijay London, puro da English, napanak ti restaurant. Halos amin nga tattao, nga nakatugaw, panay puraw. Siyak lang iti kolor, iti amyanan. Iso nga, kunan na kanyak datay waitress, would you care for some tea? Kunan na kanyak. Kunakmat, oh, thank you. Kunakmat Kunana kanyak, pardon me, you are brown, kunana. Oh yes, I am proud to be brown, I said. I am a Filipino. Is that so? Kunana kanyak. Oh, kunana. Is it true that there are many monkeys in the Philippines? Tinulad ko mat isuna, kunak kanya na kita, ulul. Kaya, amo yung apo, kastuyak lang ta. Talaga naman banog kami, naululaw kami, parbangon, nagrubwat kami, nagsapa, nag-airplano kami, pinaala na kami, impasundo na kami ni Apo Governor Rodito Albano, ti helicopter na. Ti ragsak mi, dinadamag mi nga ada helicopter nga mangpidot kada kami. Ti problema apo di helicopter ni apo Governor Rodito Albano, hamet katay palig-palig na ti agtay-tayak no di gadi databagina. So nga ang gana tattaga maululaw ak pailaeng. Madam Catherine Kelm, I told them that the governor was kind enough to make us use his chopper. The problem is that it is not the helicopter that is rotating. It is the body that is spinning. Up to now, I'm still dizzy. Nalawag, iti kapanunutak, kakabsat kaninak iba. May kantayon, iti baro, nganamnaman, dagiti, pada tayo nga mannalon. Dagiti, agririing tiagsapa, matudtudwan, mapudpudutan, tapnolaeng mapakanda, ti intiro nga Pilipinas, amin nga Pilipino, da kayo, apo, nga mannalon, iti agpakpakan. Mano nga tawen, kakabsat, nagururay kayo amin, nagbayag ti panagururay yo, ni Apo Noel Gatan. 2 nga hektarya laeng. 66 years old, ngam 40 nga tawad nga nagururay. Ayan na ni Apo Noel Gatan. Tumagder kayo man Apo. Adad to, ni Apo. Ni Apo Erlinda Julian. 37 years nga nagururay. Adad jay. Manang tumakder kayo man. 37 nga taon nga nagururay. Ni Apo Frederick Salazar, 35 years nga nagururay. Yung baglanganan, ayan na ni Apo Frederick Salazar, 35 nga taon nga nagururay. Amoyo kanyami jay Pangasinan, Apo, jay 35 tiweteng bagtit, kunada. Bagtahan kayo nga nabagtit, Apo. Nagado kayo nga nagururay ti mabayag. Nagbayag ti panagururay, Apo. Ngem tatta nga addan nagsublimanan ti Marcos ti poder babaen iti panagayat na ni Apo President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. kada kayo. Datoy nga aldaw, Apo, itinabayag nga inururay yo, sumangpeten data, ililiwen nyo, ken ururayan nyo, nga titulo iti dagdagayo, kakabsat. Dakkelmet tinaitulong iti World Bank, taisudamet iti nangted, iti funding para jay survey, para amin-amin nga banag, iso damat iti nakatulong kada tayo. Iso nga nagbiit tayo nga naparuwar dagita nga titulo nga nagbayagyo nga inururay. Kakabsat, palakpakan tayo man dagitoy taga World Bank nagagayem tayo. Thank you very much to the World Bank for your unending and wholehearted support for the program. And it is because of you also, together with the help of the Register of Deeds, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, we were able to hasten the awarding of the certificates of land ownership awards for our farmers, for they have waited for this for so many years. So, thank you. Again, I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We say thank you to you. Kan kakabsat amoyo, iti katugtugaw na laeng ni Apo Presidente Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Nagtutungtong kami. Kitain nyo, no kasado iti kinapatag, dagiti mannalon, aglalo dagiti agrarian reform beneficiaries, kada kayo, nga kasla kada kayo, napatag kayo kini Apo Presidente Marcos, nagsarita kami, inayaban na, kunana kanyak, Sek Conrad kunana, kasanong nga tadatoy, nagkaroon ti gubat, iti Ukraine kan Russia, kan dagiti dadumapay nga lugar, iti lubong, gapudata ket nagpangato ti presyo, iti fertilizer. Pagkatapos, at dapay datoy napasamak, nga climate change, di tayo maibagan, no kaano iti tiyempo, iti panagtutudo, ken tiyempo, iti kalgaw. Nagrigaten nga may maga, iti tiyempo tayo. Pagkatapos kunana pay, at datoy napasamak nga pandemya. Dagiti, damo nga naikan ti dagdaga, day di father ko, day di Diyos ti alwad na nga President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Ken ni apong mo, tani apong ko ket iso, iti imuna nga Secretary iti Department of Agrarian Reform. Day di Diyos ti alwad na nga Secretary Conrado Estrella Sr. Kunana ni Apo Presidente, kasano pa'y nga nga makabayad iti amortisasyon dagitoy nga mannalon. Nangato ti presyo ti fertilizer kan amin nga banag. Pagkatapos, adapay climate change, adapay napasamak nga pandemya. Kasano da nga makabayad dagitoy? Siguro, kunana, na may mayat. Pukawan tayo. Ilista tayo jay danuman. Daytoy utang dagiti mannalon may papad iti panagbayad dati amortisasyon. Anya iti masapol. Kunana. Sir, kunak, masapol nga agipasa tayo iti linteg. Katongtong tayo, kasarita tayo ti Kongreso, kastamet iti Senado. Go ahead, proceed, kunana. Alay, katongtong mo isuda. Gapo iti bendisyon na iti apo nga man nakabalin, iti Kongreso, ken Senado, inaprobaranda. Iti maysa nga panukalang batas. Datoy nga panukalang batas, pinirmaan nga dagos ni Apo Presidente Marcos Jr. Nagbalin nga linteg. Isu daytoy iti Republic Act 11953. The New Agrarian Emancipation Act. Inya daytoy nga linteg. Daytoy itang iti linteg nga mangbura amin nga utang iti mannalon. Isu nga tataapo dagiti dagdaga nga maawat yon, awanan ti bayadan nyo, Apo. Sapay la kuma, makatulong data libre nga daga nga naited kada kayo. Dahil di Diyos ti alwad na nga President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., dahil di apong ko, Secretary Conrado Estrella Sr., isuda ket inrugida, iti nangibunong, iti dagdaga kadagiti kakadwa tayo. Ngam adda kakuyog na nga utang. Ni Apo President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. ken numuy ditoy numutibiyang agraman dagiti congressmen ken senators ken amin dagiti opisyalis nagkaykaysa kami amin Apo tapno kasta haan nga adda utang awan ti kakuyog na nga utang daytoy nga dagdaga nga naawat yo, awanan iti kadwana nga utang libre dagita nga dagdagan. So dayta ti kayat mi Apo, tapno makatulong met kadagiti mannalon. Nasken launay nga tulungan tayo, dagiti mannalon. No saan, Apo, no saan kayo nga matulungan? Lalalo manen nga rumigat tibiyag. Amoyo no kasano, iti kinarigat tibiyag tata, Apo. Amoyo, Apo. Ijay tupay sa baling nga luglugar, gaputi kinarigat tibiyag. Pati sa luyot, bingay-bingayan dan. ti pangbigat dasa, ti pangaldawlo, ti pangrabi, amoy datan. Kat kakabsat, lumagaan, itibiyag tayo tatag, apo tawan datan nga utangan. Kan may sapay, nalpasan, iti eleksyon, iti napalabas nga eleksyon, mabalin nga naglalaban tayo, sabasabalit isinuportaran tayo. Ngem kakabsat, nalpasan ti eleksyon. Nalpasan ti riri. Nalpasan ti rengreng. Ti rengreng sukatan tayo tatan ti areng-eng. Kat kakabsat, no saan kayo pa nga uma nga laban, makiriri. Ladies and gentlemen, mga kapatid, kung hindi pa kayo nagsawa na makipag-away, ang susunod, magkaisa tayong lahat. Ang awayan natin ay ang kahirapan at ang gutom sa atin mga kababayan. Kahit saan ko garo doon ay nga kakatiddagan, dito'y panagsaritak, dito'y sango. Kayat ko pa nga dingeg kata kayo, kaysa siyak sasao dito'y. Nga mangnamnama kayo, tata nga naawat yon dagiti titulo ken libre nga daga, mangnamnama kayo iti ayat ni Apo President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Tatikuna na kanyak, siguraduan nyo nga tulungan nyo dagiti mannalon. Iso nga agsubli kami manan ditoy, sumarunong agsubli kami ditoy, at damat ten siguro awit-awit mi nga maibunong kada kayo nga traktor, water pump, fertilizer, farm-to-market roads. Hanlaing data Apo, itikayat na ni Apo President Ferdinand Marcos, amin nga pamilya, iti agrarian reform beneficiaries, at least may isa nga anak yo aggraduar ti kolehiyo. Kat naisaugon, Apo, iti dapat nga isaok, sapay lang kuma natarimaan dan datay helicopter ni Apo Governor Albano. Sang kumamatan nga datay bagina ti agtayek. So ladies and gentlemen, let us continue to pray. Let us continue to trust this government. Let us continue to trust the Marcos administration. And let us continue to pray to God so that someday our lives will further improve. Babangon din lahat ng mga agrarian reform beneficiaries. Salamat na imbag nga bigat katatay amin, Apo.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, itaas natin ang ating mga bandila habang pinapasalamatan ang ating butihing kalihim. Thank you, Secretary of the Department of Agrarian Reform, Secretary Conrado M. Estrella III.
Bayang sa pagkain ay di nangangamba. Ibig kong magbugay sa mga magsasaka. Ating alikain na sa kamay nila. Susi ng asenso'y maunlad na kanayunan. Magsasakay patuloy nating suportahan. Isulong ang laban-laban sa kahirapan. Ipagpatuloy ang reformang pagsaka. Ipagpatuloy ang reformang pagsaka. Ipagpatuloy ang reformang pagsaka. Ipagpatuloy ang reformang pagsaka.
This is the moment many have been waiting for. Witness the official awarding of certificates of condonation with release of mortgage and the distribution of EP CLOA and split eTitles.
These are more than just documents. Ito ay lupa, ito ay buhay, ito ay kinabukasan. This land, this life, and this legacy.
Sama-sama, sabay-sabay, para sa magsasaka. Together as one for the farmers of agrarian reform.
Sariling titulo, sariling lupa, kawalan ng bisa ng mga utang. Ang mga ito ay para sa inyo, on title, on land, and on future.
Today, we will be awarding 9,257 certificates of condonation with release of mortgage or COCROM to 5,870 ARBs. This covers an aggregate area of 6,389.25 hectares, condoning millions of debts incurred by ARBs.
And we will distribute 307 EP CLOA titles for 249 ARBs covering 324 hectares and 924 split e-titles for 756 ARBs from 2010 hectares.
We will be awarding and distributing the certificates and titles by province, starting by Cagayan, followed by Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, and Quirino.
May we request the following guests and officials to please join us as we award and distribute the said certificates and titles. Secretary Conrado M. Estrella III, Ms. Catherine Kaum of the World Bank Mission, Governor Rodito Albano III, Vice Governor Francis Faustino D., Yusek Quezon C. Celeste, Yusek Joseph Angelo Martirez, Yusek Rowena Nina Taduran, ASEC Marjorie Aison, ASEC Ana Carmela Remigio of the Presidential Assistant for Northern Luzon, RD Primo Silara, and All Purpose 2. To the mentioned guests and officials, kindly proceed to the stage as we award our certificates and titles. Thank you so much.
To the ARBs who will be receiving certificates and titles, kindly stay at the lower stage until the end of the awarding.
May we also request Governor Egay of Cagayan Province, Mayor Myla Vinque of Tuguegarao City,
Also Mayor Digna Antonio. To start, may we request all the ARBs from the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd District of Cagayan to please stand, and may we request their representatives to receive the certificates and titles.
Again, may we request all ARBs from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd District of Cagayan to please stand. And may we request their representatives to receive the certificates and titles.
District 1, Sir Ederlino Antonio, 64 years old, from Palagao Norte, Gattaran. Amount condoned, 1,529,794. Total area, 105,480 square meters. Palakpakan po natin. For e-titles and split titles, District 1, Fe Ursulum, 56 years old, from Minanga, Camalanyugan, Cagayan. Years waited, 25 years. Area, 8,916 square meters. Palakpakan po natin. Next recipient, regular titles or EP CLOA. District 1, Frederick Salazar, 55 years old, Pigatan, Alcala, Cagayan. Years waited, 35 years. Area, 14,646 square meters. For the certificate of condonation with release of mortgage, District 2, Jocelyn Rabanal Goze, 60 years old, Magiling Post, Cagayan. Amount condoned, 95,594. From District 3, Cockroom recipient, Nida Pita Ginod, 64 years old, Purok 6, Bangag, Solana, Cagayan. Amount condoned, 265,258. Total area, 13,467 square meters. For eTitles and split titles, District 3, Leonito Dumric, Abara, 74 years old, San Vicente, Tuao, Cagayan, years waited, 23 years, with a total area of 11,619 square meters. For regular titles, or EP Cloa, District 3, Florantes C. Corpus, 46 years old, Balangan, Santo Niño, Cagayan, years waited, 3 years, area 7,943 square meters. Once again, palakpakan po natin ang mga ARBs ng probinsya ng Cagayan.
Ibig ko mabuhay sa bayang masagana, bayang sa
May we request our ARBs to please stay at the lower stage as we wait for the other ARBs from the different provinces.
For the province of Isabela, may we request all ARBs from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th district of Isabela to please stand, and may we request the representatives to receive the certificates and titles. For the 1st district, for Cockrom, we have ARB Melesio G. Costales, 75 years old, from the city of Ilagan, Isabela. For split E-title, we have ARB Dominador Collado, 59 years old, from the Delfin Albano. He waited for 31 years for his title covering 30,000 square meters. For regular title, we have ARB Raminald M. Matias, 48 years old, with a title covering 2,118 square meters. For the 2nd district, for Cockrom, we have ARB Oscar Turingan from San Mariano, Isabela. For split E-title, we have ARB Angel Angeles from Benito Soliven, who now has his title after 29 years. May we request all the mayors of Isabela to join the awarding.
May we request all the mayors of Isabela to join the awarding of our ARBs from the province of Isabela.
For the 2nd district, for regular title, or EP Cloa, we have ARB Resi Bagara, 50 years old, from Nagilian, Isabela, who waited for 25 years with an area of 7,943 square meters.
For the 3rd district, for Cockrum title, we have ARB Erlinda Julian, 65 years old, from Ramon, Isabela, who waited for 37 years with a total area of 5,214 square meters. For split E-titles, we have ARB Paulino R. Dalog from Angadanan, Isabela, 72 years old, who waited for 25 years with an area of 30,000 square meters. For regular title, we have ARB Erlinda Julian, 65 years old, who waited for 37 years with an area of 5,214 square meters.
For the 4th district, for Cockrom, we have ARB Fedeliza A. Lim from Santiago, 43 years old, with an area of 6,174 square meters. For split E-title, we have ARB Alfredo Labugen, 54 years old, from San Agustin, waited 10 years with an area of 30,000 square meters. For regular title, we have ARB Juliet Mateo, 56 years old, from Jones, waited 10 years with an area of 15,000 268 square meters.
From the 5th District for Certificate of Condonation with Release of Mortgage, we have ARB Rosalina Marcos, 73 years old from Burgos. Total area, 1.787 hectares. For split e-titles, we have ARB Apolonio Bautista, 60 years old, from Quezon, who waited 29 years with a total area of 30,000 square meters. For regular title, we have ARB Danny Pagaragan, 58 years old, from San Manuel, Isabela, who waited more than 2 decades with an area of 16,000 square meters.
And for the 6th District, for COCROM, we have ARB Patricio Balaan, 71 years old, from Kawayan City, with an area of 3 hectares. For split e-title, we have Jose Sidomo Jr., 48 years old, waited 18 years from San Guillermo. For regular title, we have Priscilla Ancola, 65 years old, waited 20 years from Etchage, with an area of 25,815 square meters.
Thank you so much. Also to the mayors and vice mayors of Isabela. Thank you.
Once again, palakpakan po natin ang mga ARBs at recipient ng mga titulo sa probinsya ng Isabela.
Reformang pangsakahan, patuloy-an. Reformang pangsakahan, patuloy-an. Reformang pangsakahan, patuloy-an. Reformang pangsakahan.
And now may we request all ARBs from Nueva Vizcaya to please stand, and may we request their representatives to receive the certificates and titles.
Kasanayan sa negosyo.
For certificate of condonation with release of mortgage, we have ARB Aldwin E. Julian, 50 years old, from Watwat, Cebu, Nueva Vizcaya. Amount condoned, 200,896 pesos, covering 5,160 square meters. Congratulations, ARB Aldwin E. Julian. For the split e-title, we have ARB Myla Lumaang Calzado, 42 years old, from Dupax del Norte, Nueva Vizcaya. She waited for 20 years or 2 decades, and finally today, the title is hers, covering 6,721 square meters. Congratulations, ARB Myla Lumaang Calzado from Dupax del Norte, Nueva Vizcaya. For regular title or EP CLOA, we have ARB Marciano Utaw Arenos, 37 years old, from Dupax del Norte, Nueva Vizcaya. He waited for 11 years or more than a decade. Congratulations, because today, the land which covers 10,672 square meters is finally your own. Once again, congratulations, ARB Marciano Utaw Arenos from Nueva Vizcaya. At this moment, may we request all ARBs from Quirino to please stand, and may we request our IP representatives from Bugalod tribe as they are here to personally receive their certificates and titles. For certificates of condonation with release of mortgage, we have ARB Rogelio Cunanan, 80 years old, from Difun, Quirino. Our ARB waited for 6 decades, 60 long years. And today, his land covering 9,121 square meters has finally been condoned, amounting to 34,795. For split eTitles, we still have IP representatives from the Bukalod tribe. We have the following ARBs. ARB is Steve Biao, 60 years old. ARB si Mol Elias, 58 years old. ARB Liza Gumiad, 56 years old. ARB Lanilin Magangho, 43 years old. And ARB Nardo Tayangan, 55 years old. These recipients of split eTitles are all from Nagtipunan, Quirino. These ARBs waited for more than 3 decades, 33 long years. Today, we congratulate you as you receive your individual titles. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to all the ARBs from the provinces of Cagayan, Isabela, Quirino, and Nueva Vizcaya. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga ARBs. Tagumpay po natin itong lahat. May we request our ARBs to please stay at the lower stage for our photo ops. May we request our photographers to please step backward for now. May we request our photographers to please step backward for now. And may we request all our ARBs to stay at the lower stage for our photo ops.
Once again, inaanyayahan po natin ang ating mga ARBs na manatili po sa pinakababang part po ng ating stage. And also po sa ating mga photographer, mag-move backward po tayo para po sa photo ops. Maraming salamat po.
To all our photographers, please step backward po as we will take the lower stage for our ARB awardees. To all our ARBs po, please take the lower stage po for our photo ops.
Muli sa ating mga ARBs, mananatili po tayo sa mababang parte po ng ating stage para po sa photo ops. Once again, palakpakan po natin ang ating mga magsasaka mula sa Region 2. Ngayon, ang lupa ay sa inyo na.
Again, may we request our ARBs from Cagayan,